Okay, folks, the magenta toner on this photocopier is on its way out. So I got down to Mytronics today and we picked up a new magenta toner cartridge. I've got it open, ready for when it runs out and I have to replenish. So we're just going to set this silly shitter up. And hopefully we can get a little bit more out of this old toner cartridge before it totally fails, or runs out rather. These mechanical noises are giving me the shits. Wonder how big we're going to make this. 390 by 390. It's noises, folks. Listen. Hear that? Now it's stopped. Fucking stupid. Konica Minolta and money making. The love of money. Huh. I've got no respect for people like the man who runs Konica Minolta. His name is Shohei Yamane. Stupid asshole. Stupid twit. He's been in the industry for a long time. He's been with even before Konica Minolta became Konica Minolta, he was with them. Which is amazing. He's been there for so long. He's a fixture of the company. That doesn't make him a success though. He's not helping the planet, he's not helping the people. He's not making people happy with their photocopiers, so I consider him a fail. He might have a lot of money, he might have a lot of prestige, but I say, fuck you, Shohei, go fuck yourself, bitch. Yeah, that's basically it. That's my greetings to him. Anyway, we're photocopying this lovely picture. But yeah, that's my attitude I've got towards him. We're going to make the vertical a bit smaller, I think. I don't know. We'll see how we go. Yeah, I have no respect for him and people like him. I wish they could become, there goes the scanner making a sound. Yeah, I wish they could just be kinder to people and make better products, but they don't. This machine's only going to last 5 years until spare parts will be no longer available, and I'm going to be paying off this machine for 60 years if something doesn't happen, if my fortune doesn't change. Anyway, that's an interesting shot. I think on the horizontal we're going to need more enlargement, however. So I'm wondering, so we're going to make it 400. But this photocopier doesn't sound too healthy, even though it's almost a year old. My photocopier is almost a year old, folks. So I'll be celebrating its first birthday on the 13th of this month, April. So, but I'm not going to celebrate, I'm not going to think about Shohei Yamane, or I'm not going to think of the company. I'm just thinking of the time when I got it and I was able to continue with my campaign. So let's see if, I don't know if 400 is enough. Did you hear that? While I'm talking, it just goes, Rrr. It's not good, these mechanical noises. They're not a good sign of a quality piece of equipment. I've got no respect for Konica Minolta. I don't care what they think of me anymore. They can go fuck themselves. Anyway, we still have it a bit short, so we're going to have to use this as a master copy. So that looks quite nice. Looks a bit wishy-washy. But yeah, I just don't respect the industry anymore, or the status quo that it's brought upon us. I don't have any respect for it, folks. I don't care what they think. I'm actually thinking we're going to go back to this. I think we've pulled out too much background. We don't want to take out too much background that we lose the colour and we turn it into a wishy-washy sort of a composition. So we're just going to put this back and we're going to make a better master copy. It's shit. It looks shit. It looks too wishy-washy compared with the original. We don't like background, but I don't like background being taken out to the point of it's all wishy-washy. So we're now going to just set this up differently. Maybe the contrast could be less, and the copy density, we're just going to leave it. But yeah, I don't like Konica Minolta, the company. I don't like Shohei Yamane, the CEO, and there we just heard the scanner once again. It's not a good look for a company that should be producing quality equipment. It's just not looking good enough at all. But that looks a lot nicer. You can see that's a lot more. It's got a bit of background, but it looks better like that. I can remove some of that background in the copy off this original. So yeah, this company Konica Minolta just don't inspire me. They don't make me feel like, I mean, I find inspiration from using their equipment, but I don't actually find the company or its ideals are very inspirational. I make my own. It's what I do that I find inspiring. It's not what Konica Minolta does. Don't confuse me with admiring Konica Minolta, because I don't have any admiration for them. But I still use their equipment, and I still need it. So even though it's a load of shit, and the company is a load of shit, the whole company is an issue with me. I've got no fucking respect for them, but I can still essentially pull a rabbit out of a hat, so to speak. Well, it's probably easier than pulling a rabbit out of a hat in reality, but you get my drift. I still managed to make something of use out of this substandard kit. Actually, I've got to make more adjustments, so I'm just going to pull up, and we might have to, I've got to also change the original type. So yeah, I don't respect Konica Minolta in the way they do things. It's not an easy company to respect when they don't satisfy, they don't make the equipment last a long enough time. They just care about the money, and it's just so underwhelming in that, it's just so underwhelming, you could say, that they just care about the money and that's it. It's really disappointing that that's all they care. And I'd like to see Konica Minolta be a different company if such a thing is actually possible. So I'm wondering where the centre of this job is going to be. I think it's going to be there. But yeah, I just get really disappointed with the way the industry has gone as a whole. The photocopier industry is just a deadness. It's not the same anymore. All the companies, as well as Konica Minolta, don't add any new features to their offering. They don't make any new features, so I find the industry quite boring and quite stiff and stuffy. There's no freshness, there's no excitement when there's a new equipment on the market. I don't even bother watching the industry anymore. I don't give a flying fuck about them anymore. This is one person who is extremely disheartened by the way the industry's become. I am disheartened, folks. I am extremely disappointed. And I just have no respect, and there's nothing to respect about this industry. There's no admiration. Just scorn and disdain for an industry that's just lost its way. But it's not just lost its way, it was lost on purpose to make money for the rich few who run the industry. And I'm just so over it. I just have no respect and no sense of excitement or any kind of positive thoughts about the industry as a whole. I just haven't got any more nice things to say about it. They talk about philanthropy, they talk about the environment, but I don't see it in their equipment. The equipment doesn't speak of that at all. It talks of environmental carnage, it talks of humanitarian crimes like sweatshops I don't see anything inspiring in a Konica Minolta or any other brand of photocopier, but I've turned this piece of shit into something good, maybe a birthday cake, because I've made something nice with it. Yeah, I think we can call this criticism a finish.